Hi, Taehyung lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel for fans all around the world. Don't skip these first 3 seconds, because in March 2026, something incredibly simple suddenly made millions of people stop scrolling on their phones. There was no big trailer, no press conference, just a short practice video uploaded by Kim Taehyung via BTS, together with Jungkook, Jimin, Suga, Ararang, and jhope. On the screen, only 2 characters appeared, D-10. Within minutes, this code immediately made ARMY around the world ask, what exactly is BTS preparing? And there is one surprising fact that is rarely discussed. If Kim Taehyung truly helped write several songs in this comeback, the global music royalty system could make a single song worth tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even more if it reaches billions of streams. So what is really happening behind this D10 countdown? Before we reveal everything, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And if you want the world to continue seeing the kindness and hard work of Kim Taehyung, don't forget to help this video go viral. Now, let's begin the mystery that made the K-pop world hold its breath in March 2026. March 2026 brought a post that suddenly made millions of people stop scrolling on their phones. There was no big trailer, no press conference, and not even a long teaser like the K-pop industry usually does. It was simply a practice video of Kim Taehyung with the 6 other members, Jungkook, Jimin, Suga, Ararang, and jhope, appearing on the Instagram account of Kim Taehyung, the man the world knows as via BTS. 2 characters appeared, D10. Within minutes, the post turned into a global signal for the ARMY community. Social media timelines were filled with the same question: what exactly is BTS preparing? For millions of fans who have followed the group's journey for more than a decade, a simple code like this is not just an ordinary countdown. It feels like a siren signaling something big, a moment that might once again shake the global music industry. March 2026 suddenly became a month filled with tension and excitement. Many music industry analysts connected D10 with a date that had long circulated in industry rumors. March 20th, 2026, said to be the release date of a new BTS album titled ARIRANG. Without a long announcement, without dramatic promotion, just 2 characters were enough to make the K-pop world tremble. Across fan forums, theories appeared rapidly. Was this just a simple teaser, or a sign that BTS was preparing one of the biggest comebacks in K-pop history? Amid this wave of speculation, pieces of the practice video began appearing across digital platforms. The video was not the glamorous stage clip usually used for promotion. In fact, it showed something far more raw and human. Inside a wide, minimalist practice studio, Kim Taehyung stood in the middle of the room. He wore a simple white tank top and a brown knitted beanie. His body was covered in sweat after hours of rehearsal. The muscles in his shoulders looked tense, and the veins in his arms were visible as he leaned into the rhythm of the choreography. There was no camera smile, no idol pose. What appeared on screen was pure concentration from an artist refining every detail of his movement. His expression was sharp, his eyes fixed on the studio floor with almost intense focus. For many observers of the Korean entertainment industry, this image delivered a message far stronger than any expensive teaser. This BTS comeback is likely being prepared with extraordinary intensity. Every movement captured in that video looked like a small fragment of something much bigger, a complex choreography that might become part of the next global stage. In one of the clips that quickly went viral worldwide, spreading across Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube as the algorithm pushed global searches, Taehyung was seen practicing with the other BTS members. Their movements were synchronized, as if they were assembling pieces of a choreography puzzle that locked perfectly together. At the top of the video, the words D10 appeared again, like a dramatic reminder that the countdown to the comeback was getting closer. Within hours, the video spread like wildfire. Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube were flooded with the same reposted clip. Millions of fans began analyzing every tiny detail. The direction of their footsteps, the change in tempo of the practice music, even facial expressions that appear for only a fraction of a second. At the same time, a mysterious poster began circulating widely on the internet. Its design stood out with a bright red background labeled ARIRANG, accompanied by the logo of ARIRANG TV. The poster displayed a list of 14 song titles, said to be the album's track list. But what made speculation grow even wilder was another image that appeared alongside the poster. The 7 BTS members standing in elegant black suits while holding red letters that formed the word Netflix. The combination of these two images immediately triggered global theories. Could the ARIRANG album be connected to a global production project on platforms like Netflix? Is BTS preparing a music documentary, a concert film, or even a special series related to their comeback? Amid all the speculation, the biggest attention was actually focused on Kim Taehyung's creative role in this album. According to various discussions within industry communities and fan analyses tracking music credit patterns from labels such as HYB and Big Hit Music, 6 songs on the ARIRANG album are rumored to include Taehyung's creative contribution as a writer or co-composer. If this information is accurate, this project could become one of Taehyung's biggest artistic contributions in BTS's journey since their debut. One of the songs most frequently mentioned is Swim, the 7th track on the album. Many music observers believe the song will feature a soft R&B atmosphere with a vintage soul nuance that has long been Taehyung's signature style. The lyrical theme is said to describe the feeling of drowning in emotion, a metaphor that often appears in his music since the era of his solo album Layover. Another song, Merry-Go-Round, is predicted to have a cinematic jazz pop arrangement describing repeating emotional cycles. Meanwhile, the song Normal is expected to be one of the boldest musical experiments on the album, combining modern R&B grooves with elements of funk. Another track attracting attention is Like Animals, which is said to carry a darker and more intense energy. Many K-pop analysts predict this song could become the center of stage choreography during BTS's next world tour. Then there's They Don't Know About Us, an English-language song that may explore the theme of a secret relationship hidden from the outside world. And finally, One More Night, a melancholic ballad predicted to feature piano and string arrangements, potentially becoming the most emotional moment of the album. Behind all these artistic discussions, there is another aspect often overlooked by the public: the royalty system in the global music industry. When an artist is credited as a writer or composer, they are entitled to a share of the song's revenue. Royalties usually come from several major sources, such as digital streaming, song sales, radio play, concerts, and licensing for films or television series. In the streaming era, the average global payment ranges between $0.003 and $0.005 per stream. Although this number seems small, it can become enormous when a song reaches hundreds of millions or even billions of streams. For example, if a BTS song reaches 100 million streams, the gross revenue from digital platforms could reach around $400,000. From that amount, the portion for songwriter royalties is usually around $40,000 to $50,000. If a composer holds about a 30% contribution in writing the song, they could earn roughly $12,000 to $15,000 from just one song. That number can increase dramatically if the song reaches 1 billion streams, where the gross revenue could approach $4 million, and the songwriter's royalty share could reach nearly $480,000. If Kim Taehyung is truly involved in 6 songs on this album, the lifetime royalty potential from those tracks could reach hundreds of thousands to even millions of dollars. That income could grow further through licensing deals for films, dramas, or global streaming projects, which in some cases can be worth between $50,000 and more than $500,000 for a single song. However, official song credit details are usually only announced after an album's release through copyright data register with organizations such as the Korea Music Copyright Association. For now, the world only has one simple clue: D-10. The countdown continues. In a quiet practice studio, every drop of sweat falling from Kim Taehyung's face becomes a symbol of an artist's dedication as he continues to evolve. And when March 20th, 2026 finally arrives, all the mysteries, from the track list to the creative credits, will be revealed. If history has taught us anything about BTS's journey, the answer is simple. Sometimes a single song is enough to once again change the direction of the global music industry. And now we reach the end of the story that has made the world hold its breath since March 2026. A simple post suddenly made millions of phone screens around the world stop scrolling. There was no big trailer, no press conference. Just a simple practice video from Kim Taehyung together with 6 other members: Jungkook, Jimin, Suga, RM, and jhope of BTS. Then 2 characters appeared on the screen, D-10. Within minutes, the ARMY world immediately asked, what exactly is BTS preparing? And perhaps, as has often happened in BTS's journey, a single song alone could once again change the direction of the global music industry. Taehyung lovers, thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next big story about Kim Taehyung. And if you feel this story deserves to be known by the world, don't forget to share this video so more people can see Taehyung's hard work and kindness. But as always on the Taehyung Lovers channel, we never force anyone. If you like it, support this channel. If not, you can simply skip it. But one thing is certain, the story of Taehyung and BTS is not over yet. And perhaps the next surprise is already very close.